actually good. I even told him to load shotgun.
I wanted to give it to him.
Okay.
I did.
What you going with that?
So on my side of the table, this hand is it doesn't have untapped land on 1, which is a little awkward, but it's pretty reasonable other than that. We get to play this on 2 and the second tap land, and then 3 can be both of these possibly. So we'll see.
Was that 5-2 or 4-2? 4-2, right?
It was 4-1. I'm pretty sure.
I beat you I definitely beat you twice.
Did you?
Yeah, we played both.
Yeah. Did we play 5?
We played 5.
I played 6.
I think it was 6.
Yeah, we definitely
I
played
think it was.
6.
Maybe we should
Dead
too.
game counts. No one can remember.
There was so much going on with the disconnect.
We might have played
Right.
6
So-
because that one game was just.
So I said
no
we should
contest.
play the final game, and then we.
All right, if this,
tiebreaker,
just
and
fair
then
warning,
we'll
if this
play another
disconnects again, we're going to be done. We just left it connected in the background, and OBS decided it could connect to the Twitch server again. So it must be the Twitch server, because like everything else on the internet has been working fine so far. Make sure you roll it a 7.
Yeah, I did.
Right.
Just like
Going in blind, this hand seems fine. We have the tap land for turn 1 into a pretty powerful spell on turn 2 with a bit of removal and interaction for the mid game, so we are good.
Meander, go ahead.
Play one of this?
2.
We'll play a Shambling Bitten Pass.
It's not like his Essence Flux. He has like 12 of.
All the time.
All right,
I
so
mean, he had like 15.
that's actually really good. We drew Port Town, so we get to reveal Prairie Stream, and then we get to go Dork. Good.
Seems decent.
Trigger.
I got you.
Trigger warning.
Never languishing.
Pretty decent draw there, but I think that we're still going to stay on the same plan, and we will cast this Transgress the Mind.
We're very sad.
Oh, never mind.
We have a whiff. You have some lands, Clash of Wills, and the Indestructible Spirit, dude?
Yep.
Alright, you go.
So, I think that's interesting.
Your guys attack?
Yeah, I think we're just gonna play this tapped, play Selfless Spirit out, triggers that matter this time, and attack for 4, put Sam down to 16.
Man, that's like
go ahead.
That's like a lieutenant right there.
Swamp, Drown in Sorrow. Swamp Flame Tendrils.
Would be pretty decent.
I have these. I have curse catchers, man. Get your curse caught. Go ahead and pause.
Interesting
no,
thing
up there.
here,
That was not
I can either cash in one of our sorcery speed removals so we can get the Selfless Spirit off the table.
Well, it'll be dealer's choice here.
Mountain
Like I can just-
Pyroclasm.
I could target it.
That's true.
Or we can cash in this Read the Bones now, since there's not a whole lot of pressure currently on table.
No, he's gonna save those for the languishes.
Yeah. Honestly, if Sam casts Read the Bones here, I'm definitely letting it resolve because like I'd much rather just like counter bigger and better things. So Sam's gonna go down to 14 with this.
Yeah, Clash of Wills in his hand too.
I got a Clash too for if he ever gets a little bit out of range.
We're probably dead if we keep this card on top, and then I don't think we need this land either, so we're going to bottom both.
These don't counter non-creature spells, by the way. They just do instants and sorceries.
Yep, correct.
You don't know what's game one.
You go.
Something important to remember.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play this Westvale Abbey out that Sam knows about. Am I gonna do that? Yeah, that's fine. And then crunch for 4.
Yeah, we will go down to 12, unless we have any other effects.
Could be David.
10. You had
You took 2 from
yeah.
Read
Good. Bunch of counter spells up and indestructibility and all that jazz. So again, no promises. Twitch isn't going to die again. All the archives will be up on YouTube tomorrow if you want to watch them uninterrupted in 1080p. We're actually only streaming in 720p, but they'll be in 1080 tomorrow.
Man,
Care about that sort of thing.
Yeah, Jeff, get it right. It's Judges Familiar.
Judges
2-time PT champion.
It's Judges Familiar Plus, really.
Yeah.
We have 2 cards that we don't know about, so I'm going to fire off the second Transgress here.
I have lens.
Awesome.
Well, now you
Good to
know.
know.
2 mana peaks?
That don't draw a card?
And don't even draw cards.
And then we're going to see how much he cares about the Sylvan Advocate, see if he wants to fire off a Clash of Wills here.
Yeah, and there's no reason for us to fire off anything on the Sylvan Advocate. We're just like winning this race in the air, so we want to use this to protect our threats that are going to kill Sam.
Why don't they print Night of Soul's Betrayal in every set?
So we're going to go ahead and just play Prairie Stream Tap and crunch for 4 here.
It'd even be super flavorful.
We'll go down to 6.
Good.
Super flavor points for his spirits dying to Night of Soul's Betrayal.
And then those, they count unless you pay 1.
They counter unless you pay equal to its power, so right now it's 1.
Okay.
But if I have like Rattle
That's the
Change or
plus
something
part.
like that, yeah.
So I would have liked to have drawn an untapped land there so we could play this, see if we get the Clash of Wills. out of his hand. It's not looking very good for us at this time. I'm going to start off by attacking for 2.
Yep, 18.
Link to Decklists are on the bottom of the page, as usual.
Again.
We're going to play
Forever.
this Hissing Quagmire. And
So
we'll go ahead and try to path the Selfless Spirit.
Actually not very good for us, right? So, like, I can't sacrifice these Mausoleum Wanderers to counter that. Thankfully, Sam doesn't have a white source yet, otherwise the Shambling Vent could get really scary really fast. So you're at 6, right?
Correct.
I think I'm supposed to clash this and hope to draw Spirit to kill Sam here.
Yep.
Because these will each get 1/1 if I draw Spirit, so...
Kill me.
you should cast the spell you draw.
Survey says... You're rude. Attack for 4.
We'll go down to 2.
We will play Port Town and reveal this island.
It's on your outburst one time.
Awesome.
Outburst might not be the worst. We can save our Mausoleum Wanderers. So it's like trading 2 for 1 for the Sylvan.
I'm talking about yours.
Yeah, Planner. I'm saying, like, this Planner Outburst, I can trade the Selfless Spirit and the Outburst
that?
for this. Yeah. I think I'd rather just keep all my lethal threats on the table. We're pretty soft to a Languish here, though. Go ahead. If he goes land Languish, we're gonna kind of crap our pants. Untapped land Languish, I guess, more specifically.
Anyway.
I do have an untapped land.
I guess any land, yeah.
I do have an
'cause
untapped
although
land.
it has to be untapped, so otherwise I can counter it. And then he's still dead to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it means that we're just dead then, right?
Yeah, sack, make you pay, sack, can't pay. What's your hand? Is that the only line you got?
Yeah, I have those, so we're just dead.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Your blue-white spirit deck sucks.
It's awful. Never play it.
Untap line yours.
I
No way
think
you're
this is
winning
a
that
good
game.
matchup for it. Because this deck's really slow to get off the ground.
Yeah, and they're doing everything
I mean,
at
yeah,
sorcery
you
speed.
get a pretty
Yeah,
fast.
everything at
And,
sorcery
and if he
speed.
spell quells his Languish, he's just dead.
Yeah, and Curse Catcher is very good against
Even
it.
this?
Small
Especially
mistake there. Did not end up mattering at the end. I should have attacked for 4 first.
Sure, yeah. Definitely.
Attack for 4, just to spit in his face and then concede.
Yeah. Alright, so you'll be able to play this game, which is definitely a huge, something that's huge. So we have 6, 7, and my hand is excellent as always.
Not true.
Pro Magic player. Now we know how he does.
So I'm going to be on
the.
the draw. Let's let Sam talk about his first time on the draw.
The primary question here is this hand going to be fast enough?
I
We do
smack
have
keep that
4
hand.
lands. They all come into play tapped, which could be slow against the slightly more aggressive blue-white deck. But we do have early game here and some pretty cheap removal, so we will go ahead and keep this hand.
My hand is a port town or a basic island away from being perfect, so hopefully my top draw step is an ace.
gonna be.
Even without
Magic
that being
player.
the case, this hand's still going to be pretty reasonable. So starts off.
He's a pro. It's gonna
We'll
be.
go ahead and lead up with a Hissing Quagmire and Pass.
Good. It's the wrong basic again.
Oh, so unlucky.
You gotta cut the planes. I think you just cut them all.
Play a Shambling Vent tapped and pass.
Yeah. Why do you?
Even if this one's an island, it could be okay.
Pro Magic player.
Trigger. Go ahead.
This did not turn out very well for me last time.
Declaration Stone.
Declaration Stone.
So how you win this
Just one
matchup,
of
you
them.
just always
It
have
does,
2
actually.
curse catchers on 2?
Deck only kills one of them.
Tap
ever.
land dot deck
Yep.
and Sylvan.
Yep.
Just to be clear, Deck only kills one of them ever because he just sacks the one he's targeting.
No blocks.
Yep, damage. 18. We picked up a pretty reasonable card there, too. This card is definitely better than the Planner Outburst in this matchup, so good.
You don't say.
Hi, Davey.
What's up?
Card is usually great in the eyes of the 2 Mausoleum Wanderers. Not so great.
You can trade it, man.
Go ahead and lead off here with a Transgress the Mind.
It's gonna whiff, right?
No, it does not. Not this time, unfortunately. We've got some decisions here. I think we're just gonna tell Sam to quell himself, though. Yeah, just quell down over there.
You trying to grab bulk?
No, I'm grabbing lands.
Oh, you need lands?
This is going to trigger my Maelstrom Wanderers.
Yeah, that's fine.
What do you need lands for?
Mausoleum Wanderers.
We'll attack
I
for 2.
need 12 planes.
Oh, you don't have planes?
No,
Block.
my planes are home.
Here, we're doing this pre-combat then. Grasp of Darkness.
You should have done it with those triggers on
Curse.
this.
I mean, it still pays 1, so
Yeah,
it still
still.
counters it. Yeah,
Yeah.
so Curse Catcher that.
Yeah, and then because
That
yeah,
makes bounce.
yeah.
Yep.
You should have just put 2 lands into play.
Attack for 3.
Just throw them in.
15.
Oops.
15. Good.
15? I have you going down to
13. Oh yeah, you took. No, he took 1, 2, and
3,
then
4, 5.
Yeah, he's at 15.
Okay.
Good.
Confirm you.
Probably walking straight into a Clash of Wills here. Well, attack for 2.
Yep. Take 2. Go to 18.
And then we will attempt to cash this Languish.
Going to Ojutize command. Return this to play. Draw card.
You think you like that play?
I like that play.
No, the Languish. You think you like the Languish here? I mean,
No,
you have
I
the 6
think-
land in hand.
I think the Anguish Unmaking on the Spell Queller to look at his hand.
Yeah, that's
and
what I think.
I like that peak too.
You got that more?
Yeah.
Think that's
Well,
better.
Plus, you don't get
It's-
to.
it's
Plus, you
definitely
don't, plus you
better.
don't lose your advocate right away.
I thought you meant Jeff's play originally.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to. You don't even do it now.
You can just
You
wait.
just wait.
Just hold it up, because then like if he goes
Because then
for
you can
another
use.
spirit,
You don't use his mana.
This doesn't use timing restrictions, does it? Like the
No,
sorcerer?
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So like you can get this back whenever you want.
Right, like in his
Okay.
draw step.
that'd be real good.
Okay, yeah. So we'll go end of draw step.
Right.
I'm making.
Try to be quick.
Right. Like if he wants to counter it now, that's fine. It's his whole turn.
And then he saves you 3 life.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely much better.
You also time walk through turn.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and unsubstantiate that. Return it to your hand.
Yeah. So that counters back in here.
Combat. Attack for 3.
12.
Good.
Still lose 3 life? What's that?
No, that's
On
part of the
resolution.
Alright, I didn't know if it was an additional cost or something.
For sure, play this land and.
I even like animate the Shambling Vent and going in because he can't race that anymore.
I mean,
Correct.
Languish is almost guaranteed resolving this turn, though, right? Outside
Maybe.
of unsubstantiate.
I mean, you can only clash for 1 here. Yeah. So
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, I like
Unless you have like the blink for the Queller.
the previous play before language, because now you don't lose this.
Right.
for no
Exactly.
reason.
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying.
Crunch for 4. Yep. So I go to 14.
14.
Right.
Languish. Yep. And then you get to Transgress Me. It was pretty savage that we didn't hit a 5th land
Yeah,
that
it's
turn,
bad.
because if I would have had a 5th land, we could just scatter or we could just queller this Languish and just be insane. So
Ooh,
That's
probably
rough.
Probably,
That's a good
probably
hand.
the Queller.
Probably the Queller.
Well yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
Command.
It's either Queller or Scanner.
Because I can get the Ojutize command.
Is it right to make him
Don't
pay
you,
for it?
Yeah, don't you make it?
Yeah, you make him
sacrifice
pay
your
for
spirit,
it.
So you tap his mana.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so you're not getting
So you're not
transgressed.
getting double.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the second transgress doesn't get cast. That's correct.
That's
Okay.
right.
So
You
this is
have
gonna
one
die
mana
anyway, so
tapped.
might as well make you pay
Oh,
one.
you
pay
mana.
one.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, team. Play a land pass.
The best magic player. Never miss anything.
Yeah. Now you're just coming in with the lands.
Sorry for the pro tour team.
Yeah. I don't think,
I don't think you can raise
I don't
the
think
lifelink.
We all sit at a
Coaches.
table together, just like collective.
Well, why do you think the same 3 people win like the team sealed thing every
Yeah.
time? It's because they're like the best.
They stand
and
over
they
each
just-
other, yeah.
they hang out.
All right. Hit stop recording and recording. You say that again. All right. So take you through my opening hand here. Got pretty reasonable hand on the play. We've got turn 1 Curse Catcher. And then got this to follow it up. This card's not great in this matchup, but I think this hand's still pretty great.
All right, and then on my side, I believe that we have a keep here as well. We don't have green for the one green card that's in our hand, but with these spells here, I think that our opening hand is going to be fine.
Curse Catcher, go.
And lo and behold, we drew the green source. We're going to play this as a Quagmire Tap and Pass.
Let's go get ooh, a piece of candy.
Must be Essence Flux.
Crunch for 1.
19.
Yep, good.
Dave, do you know how to do parts too?
All right, we're going to go ahead and see how good our opponent's hand is here. We're going to go ahead and cast a Transgress Mind. It must be pretty good.
I will catch your first. Yeah.
You mean
Here
an
you go.
ultimate price?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Ultimate.
Alright, and then we will go ahead and see how good our opponent's hand is.
Quell yourself.
Alright. We'll go ahead and play the Shambling Vent tapped and pass.
All right, it's a pretty good draw. We still we haven't had a third land past the ones in our opening hand. And worth noting that this is the 26th land right here, so we'd have been stuck on 2 this game without that. Ship for 2.
We'll go to 17.
Same on 17. Go ahead.
Alright, so we have drawn quite a bit of land this game. We do have 2 choices to make here. We can either go with a removal spell after the spell queller to get the transgress back, since he seems to be pretty protective of his hand. Most likely being just ran into by a rattle chains, though. I don't know if that's the route we want to go. We can also just get eaten alive by a Clash of Wills if we play this card. But I would like to get some lands out of our deck, so we're going to go ahead and lead on this Nissa Vestwoods here.
Ask you to quell yourself.
Spell Queller's fine. And we will go ahead and play another Shambling Vent and pass our turn.
Okay, still a lot of land, but not going to complain about picking up another copy of that. Crunch for 4.
Yeah, we'll go to 13.
Good.
So that is a pretty decent draw here. I'm going to go ahead and lead off on a Grasp of Darkness on a Spell Queller here. A third Spell Queller is pretty decent here. We will go ahead and play our 4th tap land and pass our turn.
How many ultimate prices you got?
Alright, I want to play
Alright, we finally found our 4th land. So you'll attack for 6.
We'll be forced to go to 7.
Go ahead.
So, here we are on a must resolve here in our hand.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So, do you have a counterspell for this Languish, sir? Let's move on to the next game.
That was just rude.
Quell yourself.
That card's berserk.
It's
It's very good.
very good when you're ahead.
Yep.
It's very good. The whole house of cards would tumble down if you had another grasp there. Like he'd grasp one with the grasp and then grasp one with the transgress and transgress me. But it's possible I should have just scattered the grasp there so that way I don't get savaged by another removal spell. But I don't know, it's close. Probably ends up being similar, and this my way I had more pressure. So
Yeah, I feel like the Spell Queller is correct, because that way you can grasp a removal spell that's going after the Spell Queller that has the removal spell on it. So you just have a bit of extra protection there.
alright.
Didn't put him. He also had one less turn to live, didn't he, by playing that 3rd spell queller?
Yeah, that's true. This is 6, 7 cards. Yeah, seems great. Line me up.
Oh, it's good.
Rattle, 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 rattle. So we got turn 2 play. We got this guy. You know, just all the things.
This hand's an immediate mulligan, just 1 land. It happens to be an Evolving Wilds, so we'll go ship that back.
Matt and I were talking. That card got a lot worse with the introduction of Thalia. Your land comes into play tapped twice. It's just like tapped evolve. Like the first time I played tapped evolving while I was doing Thalia on the other side, hell, I'm probably just gonna need to vomit. Like
Just stop playing
it
it.
just. I'm just like why? What?
Just play the extra land instead. Just play the other basic.
Even a non-basic's better because you just like it just comes into play tapped once.
Yeah.
Like,
I just play more duels.
I'm gonna go over your hand here while I'm shuffling up. That'll be fine.
Yeah, my hand doesn't have a whole lot to say. I mean, we've got some 2s, we got a 3, we got some lands. You know,
Got the
pretty-
usual
pretty
suspects.
happy. So one thing that might be interesting in this deck is I talked about having a high land count. Maybe some anticipate could be good in this deck. I don't know.
Anticipates.
Or the new AK, maybe, but it is a sorcery, so it could be awkward for you.
Yeah.
This hand is very, very weird here. We are playing Mono Black Devotion here, apparently. We can cast these 2 very hard to cast removal spells, so we'll go ahead and keep our hand.
Starts off. Well, our hand just got a lot better, so we'll play the Mausoleum Wanderer and pass.
We will go ahead and play our second swamp here and pass our turn.
Every game.
Actually, I even kept a hand without him.
Yeah.
The deck just doesn't want me to not play it. Deck for what?
We'll attempt to grasp the darkness.
If you're gonna grasp this, you should definitely do it on your turn, right? Because otherwise you just get rattle chains.
Okay.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Does that change which line you play?
Nope.
Okay. So we will go ahead. We do have a choice here on which tap land that we want to play. I think I'm going to go play the Hissing Quagmire here in case if we do draw one of our green creatures, and we'll go and pass our turn. Still end of turn. Go ahead and scratch that.
Yep. And again, don't be afraid to use your instant speed spells on your turn. You'll definitely be happy about that most of the time. I'm going to go ahead and play this Port Town and reveal a Prairie Stream, and I will pass the turn.
Alright, so he most likely has a Spell Queller up here. So now we have to kind of decide which spell that we would rather get Spell Quellered here. We're going to lead on a Transgress the Mind.
He could just take the scatter anyway, so we're going to go ahead and scatter. Just
Okay.
might as well not give him the information of our hand.
I'll play a Shambling Vent tapped,
Well-
and then...
Actually, that's actually incorrect. So because our hand is only that, I think we just let him take the scatter, and then we can flash in Rattle Chains at end step. So I have lands and Rattle Chains.
Yeah, I'm playing that tap and pass.
So he gets some information there, but I think it's better to just like get this on the table ASAP. Deck for 2.
Yeah.
Good.
So, 18?
Yep.
So drawing fifth land there is definitely not the worst thing in the world. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to play our fifth land here, because I want to play this Read the Bones around a potential Clash of Wills.
Yep. That's going to resolve.
So we have two lands here. Kind of want to keep one of these lands just in case if we draw some of our top end here. We're going to go top bottom and draw 2 cards. Second draw there definitely wasn't the worst. We'll go ahead and pass our turn.
Yep. So on my side of the table, we actually had two pretty good pickups there. Both pretty reasonable cards, good threat to the matchup. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack for 2.
We have no blocks. We will go down to 16.
Good.
I do 14.
You read the bones.
Read the bones.
Read the Bones takes 2. Wish it was just a free Scry to draw 2. We'll go ahead and just drop the turn.
Right.
Yep.
One day. About a year.
Yeah. We'll see.
So we have another decision to make here. We can lead off on the creature that we just drew. We can hold on to it to get some more value later on in the game here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and play this Shambling Vent tapped, and we're going to pass our turn.
And again, I think I like playing the waiting game here. Just we've got pressure on the table, so might as well keep beating down slow and steady. Deck for 2.
Yeah, we'll go down to 12.
Go ahead. Just like as long as we're the one making him,
Go ahead and draw for a turn.
no reason to extend into a language when we've got a nice steady clock.
We're going to go ahead and lead on a Sorin here.
Yep, certain results.
Alright, we'll go ahead and do we want to deal some damage to the Rattle Change here? I kind of want to go ahead and avoid playing around a second change or an Essence Flex here. I'm just going to go ahead and plus.
Yep. So reveal.
3.
Take 3. Liliana makes her first appearance. We're down to 17.
We'll go ahead and play our land for turn and pass.
That's the first time this card's really good. We'll secure for 5.
This for the way seems pretty decent.
Not the worst. Not the worst. Get our professional wrestlers up in here. We've got. I have enough of those. That's fine.
Here's a Stone Cold.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yep. All right, so we got 7 power, which is conveniently enough to kill this Sorin. Where are you at?
I'm at 12.
12. Yeah, we'll kill the Sorin.
Sorin be dead.
Good.
Alright, that was definitely not the worst draw here. Definitely think that we do need to get the cards out of his hand, so we'll go ahead and bait a counterspell or a spell queller out of his hand by casting this Languish.
Yep. Languish Resolve.
Alright, Languish Resolving is very good for us here. So I think we're going to then lead on this Nissa Vastwood Seer here.
Yep.
Alright. Very good for us then. We'll go ahead and get this forest, play it as our land trigger.
Yep. I don't know if I have a real Nissa lying around here somewhere. I put the... I don't have a Nissa.
No Nisses today on stream, boys.
I put the checklist card in. I don't know where... Matt had it in a box somewhere.
Looks like we have two people doing a quick search for us here to see if we have any around here.
At any rate, she starts at 3. She keeps ticking. Look at that. Up or down.
Fantastic. Alright. Question is here, do we want to get more card advantage, or do we want to start putting some pressure on the table? As a control deck, we do need to actually kill our opponent here. But I think that we're going to start off by plussing here to get a bit of card advantage. We will reveal Obnixilis, put it into our hand.
Yep.
I'll just set it here by this other card you know, and pass.
Send up.
Archangel, everything's good.
Kill Nissa.
Nissa be dead.
Play a planes. Pass.
Oh. God, Liliana gets Nissa back. That's really good. That's... Ugh.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
And then, shame on me for not knowing what exactly is in the deck here. Are there two forests in the deck?
There are 2 forests, yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and play this Liliana, the Last Hope.
Yep.
Alright, and then we will go ahead and tick her down to 1.
Yeah, I hope you mill the forest.
So we were going to put the top 2 cards of our library into our graveyard here. And then we will be getting a creature back. And of course, our only target here is going to be the Vastwood Seer.
Yep.
Jeez. We'll cast our Vastwood Seer.
Yep. Oh, Archangel Avacyn, you're so dead. Yeah, this game's over.
Is it?
I've got
Okay.
one land in my hand.
Yeah, still have these.
Yeah.
Settle these.
All 4 planeswalkers. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Liliana getting Nissa back is really hot.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
That was pretty good.
Let's play a Urbane game here, and then we'll switch it up.
Alright.
I don't think Matt was saying he thinks this match is impossible with the Abzan deck. I don't think that's true.
It's rough.
I don't even know if it's rough. Like
you
I lost
have a
one of
lot
the
of-
games where I had the double Mausoleum opener, and
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, like, you also drew like poop that game.
Maybe. I mean, like sometimes you float a little bit. That's just magic.
Not drawing the counter spells was pretty rough. I just seemed to have all the answers there.
Blue land. Blue land.
No blue land.
No blue land.
At least there's
Any
one.
murders in that list?
Any murders? No. No murders.
But murder.
You already have infinite 3 mana cards.
I know.
3 Ruinous Path still, because Ruinous Path is great.
better. That's not true.
Alright, so this seems very interesting on the play
You
here.
got a bunch of Grasp Darkness to kill creature
Um,
lands.
This hand is very land heavy, but with the lands that we have, and then this special card that we have here in our hand, this is our first time actually seeing this card, so I want to see how it is with the current cards that we have in our hand. I'll go ahead and keep.
I'll play Port Town, Pap, and Pass.
Definitely not the worst draw in the world here. We will go ahead and play our fetch land, and we will be getting a land and passing.
Alrighty, a second planar outburst is not great in this matchup. It's not the matchup they're there for. Port Town, Realist Island. Go ahead.
Fetched a basic, didn't go with the duel.
Fetch Shock.
Fetch shot.
Shock my swamp. Alright, so we did draw another land there. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put one of our creature lands into play here and pass our turn. Right changes.
Flash in my dork.
Manador.
Play the island knows about. Attack for 2 down to 18. Good.
Alright. So that was actually a pretty decent draw here, but I think that we are going to go ahead and play a third land and cast this Break the Bones.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's fine. That results.
We'll go down to 16.
Yep.
Just doing the work for you.
It may be a bit too late for this card here. This card is for sure fantastic. I think that we are going to go top, bottom, and draw 2 cards here. And then, yeah, I will have to move to this card here. We unfortunately have too many cards in our hand.
Taste it.
So we will go ahead and discard the Evolving Wilds.
I'm going to play land. I'm going to go ahead and crunch for 3. And I'm just going to play this instead of combat to pump this up and get the extra point of damage in.
Yeah, so we'll be going to 12.
Yep. Alright. Good. No fear of language. Got double curse catcher on the table.
Alright. We are definitely not in the greatest of shape here. Jeff does have the 3 cards in hand, which is pretty scary at this time. We do have to go ahead and just continue playing out our tap lands here. We will just go ahead and pass our turn. Go ahead and attempt to grasp the darkness, the rattle chains here.
So I've got choices here. I could like try and tempo them a little bit with this, but playing this card out actually means I'm still hitting for 4, plus it adds a point of power to the table permanently. So yeah, I'm just gonna flex my rattle chains.
Yeah.
And then you take 4 from these dorks.
Go to 8.
Good.
On a scale of 1 to dead, we are nearing more towards the dead end of the scale. We do have to continue just playing our tap lands here. And I guess we are just going to see how dead we actually are. Just going to attempt to Anguish on making the chains.
Anguished on making the chains. Huh. Well, he's at 8, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna unsubstantiate that, and then he can't cast it after we hit him for 5 next turn. It goes back to your hand.
Oh, you're doing it to the spell and not to that.
Spell,
Okay.
correct, yeah.
That'll be your go.
Attack for 5.
Yeah, go to 3.
Good.
Do you have a counter spell?
Kinda. You'll understand in a second. I'm not just being a smartass. So okay, yeah, this works here. So I'm gonna sacrifice this to counter unless you pay 1.
Okay.
And I'm gonna Ojutize command to return this to play and draw a card, which grows this by 1, which counters unless you pay 2.
Well, we were got. We got. Mana Leagues, you know, it was just, oh man.
That's the lines with this card and the Mausoleum Wander are sweet.
Kind of absurd.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, it's counter spell. Well,
Oh my gosh.
we built one. We figured it out.
Yeah.
We had
can
our
certainly
own
make it.
Mana League here.
We can
Yep.
make it. We
Alright.
can make it work.
Stop recording there.